Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.Hello, welcome to Chinese Pod, coming to you from Shanghai, China. I am Jenny, and I am joined by
Ken,
my sidekick for the day.
Yeah, well
a dramatic reverse of roles here
what
for us.
An intro right there. Excellent. Well, why don't you just continue on in that vein and tell us what we're going to actually talk about here today, Jenny?
We are going to talk about apartments.
Apartments.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a rather so-so apartment.
A rather
not,
so-so
Yeah,
apartment.
not a very impressive place, I'm afraid. And we're going to have an elementary show today.
An elementary show. That's good. Do you want to choose maybe one or two keywords from today's lesson that might help in a top-down way?
Of course. The
Okay.
first word is 搬家. 搬家.
Now, that sounds like two first tones right there.
Yes.
搬家.
Means to move house.
To move house. Great. Now, 家 as in house,
Yes.
which you all know, and
Or
搬
home.
and home, yeah, and 搬 as in to
To move, yeah.
Okay, so today we're talking here about 搬家, and we're going to have a dialogue which we will dissect for you in the near future. But let's listen
we'll
to
go
it.
and get our knives and scissors for that, I
Indeed.
think.
Let's listen to it first.
上个礼拜，我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢，
为什么
因为房间太小了。
？Second time.
上个礼拜，我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢，
为什么
因为房间太小了。
？Third time.
上个礼拜，我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢，
为什么？
因为房间太小了。
Well, we've touched on some very interesting issues here. Too many, perhaps, to go through all of them. But let's look at the first sentence. That's got a couple of interesting things. Could you just give us that first sentence, please, Jenny?
上个礼拜，我去看我的同学。
Okay, now, 上个礼拜, meaning last week.
Yeah, the source of your eternal confusion.
Indeed, it's, so we have last week is 上个礼拜.
Yes,
And
上
Shang. And next week is
下
xia.
So up and down.
Yeah. Now, the way to we've had this recently on the comments section.
Yeah.
Shang and xia, right? My suggestion, somebody suggested actually on the comment section that think in terms of a river. A river starts at the xiang, as in up, and
Yeah.
it flows downwards. Xia. And so it's from, think of the river flowing forward, so forward in time. So if it is confusing to you, perhaps that's one way too. So now the other option is you don't think about it. You just
remember the sound.
Just go for the sound and so on. So could you contrast again last week and then next week?
上个礼拜，下个礼拜。
Okay. Now, in this case as well, we use 礼拜 as opposed to
星期
星期. Both of those are perfectly okay.
Yeah, they both mean
They're
week.
the same. So 上个礼拜 meaning last week. 我去看我同学, 我的同学. Now, 同学 is meaning
Classmate.
classmate. And the tones there are second and second, right?
Yeah.
Could we hear that, please?
同学
Great. 同学 as in schoolmate. Now, he just moved.
他刚刚搬家
Now, there you have 5 first tones in a row.
Yeah.
Right? 他刚刚搬家, right?
And
It's-
it doesn't sound that flat.
No, it doesn't. It's 搬家, as we said, means to move house. And 刚刚 means just recently.
Yeah.
Very useful phrase. Now, let's hear that again. He just moved house.
他刚刚搬家他刚刚搬家
Great. Now, maybe we could use 刚刚 in some other context.
Yeah.
Could you give us some examples, please?
Well, in our house, my mother always nags my father to wash his hands, and my father's defense line will always run. 我刚刚洗过 I just washed them.
I just watched them, yeah.
Or somebody has just left.
Yeah.
刚刚出去刚刚出去
Great. Very useful. Now, you want to ask, how is his new apartment?
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
Hey guys, it's Michael here at Chinese Pod, and we want to say thank you to all of our faithful subscribers. If you're not registered yet, head over to ChinesePod.com now and get 20% off.
We got promo codes. Save your money. Promo codes. Learn Chinese. Register now at ChinesePod.com.
Use promo code GET20 at checkout to get 20% off your first year.
他的新房子怎么样？
So that is really. So how is the new house? How is the new house? 他的新房子怎么样? Okay, now the word for house or apartment here we've used is
房子，房子
now it literally means house actually, doesn't it? 房子, but it can be used in the,
both a flat or a house villa.
yeah. So the question is his new 怎么样, his new apartment, how is it? 怎么样? What's it like? And so the answer came
马马虎虎，马马虎虎。
Now, this is, for some reason, not that widely used among Chinese, sometimes, but not that widely. But foreigners inevitably
Love it. Yeah. It's a colorful word.
It is. It's a powerful kind of image, I suppose. So, ma ma hu hu, ma as meaning
Horse.
and hu.
Tiger.
Now, in this case, it's hu hu, right?
Yeah,
But
first
tone.
tone,
But normally the
When
word
you refer to the animal tiger,
Yeah.
it's the third tone.
It's the
虎
yeah.
老虎
Anyway, so mama hu hu essentially means so or
Yeah.
it's not so bad, it's okay, it's nothing outrageous.
It's just horse and tiger.
Yeah, for some reason it's like it's nothing to write home about. It's mama hu hu, but again useful and easy to remember. But I don't like it.
但是我不喜欢。但是我不喜欢。
Now, why does that remind me of the guy from Little Britain? I don't like it. You know, 但是我不喜欢, maybe he might say it if he had that accent, that pronunciation. 但是我不喜欢 means, yeah, but I don't like it. Now, why?
为什么？为什么？
And because the rooms are too small.
因为房间太小了。因为房间太小了。
Now, 太小了 meaning too small.
Yeah.
小 small. 太小了 too small. Now, 房间 rooms.
房间
Or room. 房间. So it's second tone and first tone.
And to contrast with house, 房子，房子，房子 refers to a house or a flat.
Yep, yeah.
房间 specifically refers to rooms.
The room.
Or a room.
Yeah. And so because.
因为
Now, it's written like 因为, but it's pronounced in this case like 因为
yeah.
房间太小了 because the rooms are just too small. All right, now let's listen to that one more time and then we'll run through the vocab again.
上个礼拜我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢。
为什么？
因为房间太小了。
Second time.
上个礼拜我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢。
为什么？
因为房间太小了。
Third time.
上个礼拜我去看我的同学，他刚刚搬家。
是吗？他的新房子怎么样？
马马虎虎，但是我不喜欢。
为什么？
因为房间太小了。
All right, now, so the word for week.
礼拜
And you could also say,
星期
good. Now, last week,
上个礼拜
next week,
下个礼拜
schoolmate,
同学
to move house,
搬家
he just moved house.
他刚刚搬家
His new place.
他的新房子
It's so-so.
马马虎虎
And room.
房间
It's too small.
太小了
Okay.
Yes.
Useful, I hope.
Yeah, a dialogue that's so realistic, filled with jealousy. When somebody moved to a new place which you can't afford and you say, oh, I don't like it, it's too small.
Too small. So maybe some sour grapes there, who knows? But this hopefully is practical if you are indeed looking for an apartment. Or if you just want to know what the words concerned are. Anyway, it's time for us to go, Jenny.
Yes.
We'll be back again with tomorrow here on ChinesePod.com. But for now, it's time for us to say 再见.
Turning that cave Mandarin into rave Mandarin. ChinesePod.com. Mandarin on your terms.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0153. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0153 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0153.